Good morning, good morning, good morning, and a very more warm welcome to Tarot and Oracle cards for every day with Healing Hand Services. And my name is Julie-Sian, and welcome to Tuesday, the 22nd of December 2020. It is just gone 11 a.m. here in the UK. It's Tuesday, and it's a little bit grey and misty, but it looks fine. Excellent. So first of all, the cards of the day I've taken from the deck Beyond Lemuria by Izzy Ivy. Love the cards. They come with a awesome little booklet, and the back of the deck of the cards like this, and the cards are like that. So without any more to do, let us see what our angels, spirits, guides, gods, goddesses, ascended masters, ancestors and elementals and Lemuria ancestors have got a message for us today. So let's shuffle and put our concentration in what is the message we have today. And let's see a card. I love this deck. the illustrations are beautiful. So you can actually get a reading from, oh, there's the card, reading from just the picture. We have the sound of the universe. Card number 51, sound of the universe. Now this is very apt because yesterday, the 21st of December, midwinter solstice, we also had the conjuncture of Saturn and Jupiter, the universe, the planets coming into alignment. We moved into the world of the Aquarius. This is the world of Aquarius. So a lot of things were going through the universe. So we have this card, the sound of the universe. Look at all the colors. And when you want to connect with the universe, you work with your third eye and your crown chakra, and look at all that gold color, because when you're working with your higher chakras up here, they do vibrate at gold and platinum and silver. She's got all the stars, if you could see all the pictures, the stars of the universe. Look at all the shapes, the symbols, connecting with the universe, going out there, all the planets that are out there that we can connect in with. So the sound of the universe. So for a moment, why don't we all just sit for a moment, take a breath in, maybe if you want to close your eyes, because when you close your eyes, that means you're going within, and take a breath in, hold and let it go, and just see if you can connect with the universe, not just connect with the room where you're sitting in or the car or where you are. Just take a breath in and just take your awareness to beyond. Because when you stand outside and you're breathing the air and you look up and you've got the air and you look up and you look up and look up, and yes, okay, the air will get thinner and thinner and thinner, but we are part of the universe, because the space around us, this space, it just doesn't, it's not a box. It's not like we're in the earth and we're in a box. We've got this air. The air is out there, and also part of the air is the moon is in the air atmosphere, the sun, Jupiter, things. We're all in this space. It's like if you've got a box full of, you've got a bag and it's got full of marbles in. They're all in this space, in this box. And this is what we are. How big is our universe box? So when you're out there breathing this air, it just doesn't stop. The air goes, moves and moves and moves and moves, and it's the air. And okay, it's slightly different air because there's not enough oxygen, but it doesn't like, oh, there's a box and we go through a door to get onto the moon, or we go, it's all just shh. So we're all part of the universe. So we're all connected to Jupiter, Mars, all the other planets and all the other universes that are out there. I know sometimes it's almost too big to think about. But I was thinking about this the other day. You know, it just, there isn't, no, they go, oh, you've got the atmosphere and it changes in the stratosphere and stuff like that. But it's like our skin. We've got 7 layers of skin, but it just blends from one to the other. Our air, it just blends from our earth, and it just blends and changes slowly. And then it changes slowly to the air around the moon. It slowly changes to the air around Pluto, slowly changes around the air around Mercury. And the sound of the universe, so just take a breath in for a minute. What sound can you hear? And how can you connect in? So I'm going to look at card number 51. Love this one because it's in order. And let's see what it says. The sound of the universe. And let's see what is Izzy Ivy's interpretation. Hi, Julie. Hi, Hannah. Sorry, didn't mean to. Oh, showing you the back of the card. So, life-changing experiences, glimpsing the great mystery, significant timing, pivotal moments, the Sri Yantra, the tuning fork of universal consciousness, music, transcending mundane reality. What a change. I mean, yesterday was an awesome change. It was. We moved into the age of Aquarius yesterday. We had that conjuncture of Mars and Jupiter, or whatever it was. Jupiter. Brain isn't working. We had the midwinter solstice. Okay, so we had a great change. So, life-changing experience. We're having a great life-changing experience here on Earth because of the COVID. I mean, what a massive life-changing experience. So this, the sound of the universe, and maybe we needed, because we were destroying Earth, and maybe we needed to kick up our arse. So this card signifies those pivotal moments that transcend belief, remind us of a greater reality and influence us so that life will never be the same again. When I started channeling paintings, and this is Izzy Ivy, when I started channeling paintings, I explored sacred geometry by including it as a key element in my creations without knowing much about its meaning. When I looked up the wisdom of the Sri Yantra, I was blown away. It symbolizes the sound of the universe. So can you see the sound of the universe in her geometry that she's put in her pictures here? This painting was crucial for me as it was my make or break decider for whether I could fulfill my dream as a painter. It was also significant as I crashed my car trying to steady the painting, momentarily taking my eyes off the road. The events that followed delivered the most spiritual growth I had experienced in this lifetime up until that point. Interesting, this piece has also vanished. The Sri Yantra is a powerful symbol describing as the tuning fork that connects us to the universal consciousness. It is present in those aha moments, the fragments in time when life as we know it falls away to reveal a place outside the mundane. It brings a sense of awe and overwhelms, and yet it feels so real that it jolts us back to our core for deeper remembering. It allows us to fathom our limitlessness. This card is also about music as a sacred tool. It speaks of the importance of having a soundtrack for our journey. Music was an essential aspect of ceremony in Lemuria as it bridged the gap between matter and non-matter. Even in this dimension, music opens the portals to an array of feelings and atmospheres. Bring more music into your life to expand your experience and shift your sense of ordinary reality. So let's see what her divinatory meaning is. Having your world shaken up even a little can invite a deeper glimpse of the great mystery of your life. There are myriad ways to peek behind the veil of the mundane world. Ecstatic dance, spiritual exploration, and intuitive creative pursuits are just a few. Aim to naturally imbue this awareness in your everyday existence so you can avoid the sudden wake-up calls. Wake up to the hidden music, harmony, and wonder of your multi-dimensional world. Oh my gosh. Well, we certainly had, oh, hi Claire. We certainly had a bit of a wake-up call for the last 9 months or so with the COVID, and realizing that we are all part of one and another, we are part of the universe. We are not just part of the earth. We are part of the sun, the moon. We're part of this universe beyond. There is more to this than realizing. We're also realizing there's more to life and why we're here. And the sound of the universe. What is the sound of the universe? Well, I've got a clock ticking next to me. Tick tock, tick tock. Sound of the universe. The birds. When you hear the wind you don't hear. It's when you, well, the whoosh of it. But when you hear it rattling in the leaves, in the trees, and you hear the branches swaying and the noise of that, the noise of animals, the dogs barking, cats meowing, when you hear the dawn chorus, when you hear the cuckoo, when you hear a car, an aeroplane, the sound, how does it affect you? And of course, music. As she said here, the music, it transcends between matter and non-matter because you hear this sound. What is sound? What is sound? It's a wavelength. You can't see it, you just feel it. And when you hear a rock and roll music, hey, rock and roll, or when you hear some classical music, or when you hear a sad song, it makes you cry. Other songs, you know, your punk rock, heavy metal, country music, um, uh, all the different types of music, rock and roll. Um, you know, everyone, all different cultures have got their own different types of music, and they all resonate, and you move in time. And you know, when you go to keep fit to music, disco nights. God, that's just aged me. Go to the disco night, dance to the music. You know, you have a quiet, romantic music. You hug someone and sway. You know, you've got the belly dancers music. You've got I just popped into my head the belly dancers. Oh, you're trying to see me over that. Sound of the music, the sound of the universe. I mean, there's some sad sounds, people screaming in agony, the sound of the Amazon forest being cut down, and you can hear the scream of those saws against those trees. That's a horrible sound. When you hear animals being slaughtered, that's a horrible sound. But there's some beautiful sounds, you know, like a baby when it's first born and it takes that first breath and cries. One of the most beautiful sounds ever. And when an animal has just been born, it makes the noise, the sound. I'm here. Birth of a baby, birth of a new animal. Okay. And everything's got vibration. Crystals have got a vibration. We've all got our own vibrational energy. And this is saying, listen to the sound of the universe, because that way you can hear it's alive. And there's a lot of change. Like I said, yesterday was a tremendous change. We had the conjuncture of the two planets. We had the moved into Aquarius, the age of Aquarius we moved into. We're moving back into touch with the feminine side of things. We're getting more back into the female. Even men are getting, you know, getting gentler and softer and thinking, using more thought rather than action. That's the feminine, is your thought. The men is action. The sound of the universe. So today, listen to the sounds that you can hear. Go outside. Can you hear the birds singing? If you're lucky enough and live in the forests or in the woods or countryside, and you go for a walk, can you hear a fox? Can you hear a badger? What bird can you hear? Can you hear the robin? Can you hear an owl? Can you hear a magpie? What can you hear? Can you hear the little ants scurrying by? The sound of the universe. And you know what? When you take a breath in, can you hear your heart beat? Because you are one of the universe, one with the universe. What is your sound? You can hear my sound. Can you hear your own sound? Can you hear the sound of your heart beating? Can you feel and hear the sound, the vibration of your lungs breathing in and out? What are the sounds around you in your home? Like I said, I've got a clock ticking. Have you got a radio on in the background? Hi, Jackie. See you back, Jackie. So that's the card of the day, the sound of the universe. And it's a wake-up call because we are all one. Have an awesome, awesome day. Catch you all later. And yes, go out and enjoy the sound. I've just got a pigeon just turned up and I heard him squawk. So I'm going to go and have a look at him. Take care. Namaste. Love you all. Bye.